Sitting in my room, late at night, lights are glowing, screen so bright. Surroundings dancing, controller in my hand. I'm ready to conquer, don't you understand? I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Let the beats along you and you. Every level, every quest, I'm a fire. Streaming my adventures, taking you higher. Survival games. I'm always searching for fortune and fame with each victory. I feel so alive, a virtual world I thrive. I'm a streamer, I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Living in a pixel world, me and you. Every level, every quest, I'm on fire. Streaming my adventures, taking you higher. Through the highs and lows, I never let down. With determination, I'll wear my gaming crown. As we feel words chill, I feel the rush. In this digital realm, I'm in my element. Hush, I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Living in a pixel world, me and you. Every level, every quest, I'm on fire. Streaming my adventures, taking you higher. So join me on this journey. Let's chase the stars in the gaming world. We'll leave our mark. Together we'll conquer. Together we'll rise.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Wasting Time Today. Today is Monday and here we are in the southern desert getting irradiated for the Jazzminium cause. We need all of the jazz in our life. Swing jazz, bebop, all of it. No, seriously though, we need a lot of this stuff. So here we are, scabbing it up. Hopefully we will come home with enough to continue our merry way of making our assault ornithopter. That's how far back we are. We're lagging real bad, honestly, as far as getting good people is concerned. Just hold on. We gotta keep working on this part. I also think what we're gonna do today, we got some stuff to do. I want to go and do all of my Pantology stuff. Basically, I've discovered questing is just the way to get the levels. I want to go into that cave and see what's up there. Maybe we're lucky, we'll find a lot more Jasmine. Never really know, unless you know, Don't know till you know, Confirm. Yeah, and we joined. Looks like more people on the server are Atreides than they are the other guys. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, what do we got in here? If anything, even. What? Uh-oh. Oh, it looks like we called it, though. So I'm thinking about doing a private server at this point. I think I brought that up yesterday. It's only $10 a month. We'll probably only be playing for like a month at tops. Anyway, so why not? If I can get people to play and PvP becomes not a problem, then of course we'll go from there. But the way it's looking, I'm so sorry. That's not happening. And as such, I feel that it would behoove me. Oops, that's the wrong button. Obviously, I don't know how to play without my controller. It would behoove me to actually get it done. But then I can turn off all of the stuff. I can basically cheese and cheat not gonna front. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's cheating. But like we'll be able to get it through the deep desert parts and get to all the spice that we need. After listening to Spange give up the numbers of how much spice you actually need, I don't think it's possible really to do it in a timely manner solo, like at all. And as such, oh, this is definitely a quest item. We'll be back. No way, it's not. It just screams quest. Yeah, anyway, so we'll have to do something. Those are rad. Okay, our rads are good. This is actually amazing. This is a great spot. It's right there. It's right at the beginning of the zone. So we can get a ton of it and get it quick and get out without irradiating ourselves to death. There's a little bath salt. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a quest over here. Looks like the basalt fell on the dude and smushed him like a leg. I think we'll get around 1,000 and we'll call it good. That should be enough to get done whatever we're gonna need to get done today. We'll probably, I'm making a Cutter Ray Mark 5 already for the buggy, so the aluminum will be a little bit faster. I'm gonna try to remember to steal all the dead bodies I can find. I'm totally not joking. Get pinged, and then we'll go come back and get more. I think honestly I would like to have a full inventory from me and a full inventory on the back or on the coffee. Go back. Oh no, whoops. Whoops. I do that too many times. Wonder where we took damage. Heck. Well, anyway. We can wonder about it, but we'll never know. Need empirical, irrefutable proof. So, plan to get this guy. That's crazy. Crazy talk, I tell ya. Crazy talk. How are we supposed to... Do you want to give me a new line then? Since that one's wrong. Game's just trying to kill me. And see, honestly, that little bit of jasmine pretty heavy. Smart. That's weird. I got a debuff. Now we also have a quest down here that what we'll do is we're not gonna do that yet. We'll come back to that. Wanna come get my jasmine. Method to the madness and all that. Pure multitasking. Although there might be another quest like that. Remember that, but we might need one to do this. Wait. Then come back after. That way we're not out here all at the same time. You know? We'll also have to go get water for the looks of things. The water going down pretty quick. Yes, I'm being paranoid about the radiation. It's not that good. But, to err on the side of caution is prudent or something. Okay. See what this one's got. This is like gonna be really bad content, I'm not gonna lie. Because we gotta go and do stuff. Like actual stuff. Like I need to harvest plants for healing items. We have 32 heals right now. That's not gonna be enough to do anything major at all. So it's like this will fill us up. Did that be through okay? Thank you. Is that a spice plume? Probably a spice plume. Yeah, that's close enough for that one. Government work and all that happened. Yes, I'm a pleb, I use a controller. Honestly speaking, if whatever anybody's comfortable with, I would say is best. I just love my controller. It doesn't give you RSI nearly as bad as other things do, that's for sure. Oh no, we need to get out of here. Okay, we'll call this one good. It's at least another part or two for our chopper when we're done. For our copter. And then we need to go... We're busy, honestly. We need to go get the buggy cutter ray put on our buggy. We need to go and do some other stuff. Gonna be a grind, honestly. My main goals for tonight are doing our scout quests, or our, class quests. And then, stuff like that. It doesn't super complex. Tomorrow is kill the chosen of the fire. It's the storyline stuff. We might get to some Atreides tonight. We'll see. Hopefully we will. We're not goofing off as nearly as bad today as I normally do. So definitely possible. But is it probable? Now that should be enough to make some progress. Or a little progress anyway. Of course, we're out of water. Oh no, it's a fish out of water. It's water. Okay, so, what we'll do with that. I'm sorry, my nose itched. Let's fly to a camp that are easier to kill than the sandflies that are up to the base. Well, yeah, let's fly to a camp that's easier to kill. Our great guard dog barks whenever anybody who lives here knows. Obviously not this camp, because we can't name it. This camp. Rocket Man, burning like a two-top barrel. I don't even know if those are the words for that song. Where's my Dune Reaper? Gotta do the do. We're gonna need water. Whoops, that's not the do. Dude. Do. What do we got? Or do. Okay. Oh well. Or do is better than no do. I mean, it's not like I have to worry about stealing it from everybody else. We're probably the only person here. It's like Mountain Dew, but not Mountain Dew. Dewception. Oh, the Dewception. I used to be an adventurer until I took a bullet to the knee. Three will get it going. And then we'll go out and get some more after we turn in these quests. So, cool fun fact. I'm gonna show it. This is amazing. I can't believe how this works. So, get in here. We need a storage container. First off. That's not. Oh, no, wait. That's what this is for. This isn't the cool fun fact, by the way. The fun fact is that, so, discovered this morning when I flew for the first time to one of the great house cities, is that they refill your fuel for free. Like, you get gas, you don't have to have gas. They keep you gas. You know, they're full of beans, obviously. I think it's so funny. People are complaining about how the resource costs are, but they got a guild. Like, shut up and play. Like, I don't even know what to tell you other than STFU, vote GTFO. Like, try doing it solo. 50,000 spice by yourself. Got 8 people and you're complaining. Like, it's only like 2 hours worth of work and you'd be done for endgame mats or endgame stuff. Like, that makes no sense at all. Oops. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. That's okay. So, let's see. Where do we need to go first? Not that one. Not that one. None of those. Return Cern Sword Hill to Harko. Okay. And then like the Binning Jesseret at Harko as well. That is very convenient, and off we go. And then we're gonna go to the on the way home. We'll go into the south, and we'll go try to find one dude. I mean, there's no finding him. I know where he is, but that's not for me. Getting a little scattered. That's all. Okay. This one. I need to move the door. Originally, I planned on branching that way, not this way, but we weren't that fortunate. The sound your ornithopter makes when it's in a hurry. Funny because it seems like I'm always in a hurry, but then when I stop to realize how much we don't get done, it's just kind of, you know, like, wow. And seriously, it's like, wow. We only get 100,000 water an hour, but it's not great, but it's better than nothing. I almost feel like we should have the turbine things going to the wind traps. That way we just always are making water. Okay, so press to track. We need to go to Harko. Track. See, it filled us up when we went to the map. Get there. Whoop. Super. It's actually quite cool.
Don't mind me. I'll just be moving along. With me? Well, what could I possibly know?
I seek the Bene Gesserit woman who lingers across the way. Where has she gone to?
The Lady in Black? Wait, you've seen her too? I wasn't sure
Oh.
if she was real or if I dreamed of her.
He's in his cups. She is very real and I need to find her.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. I've been having problems remembering things.
Because you're spiced out. Do you know her?
I'm not sure anyone really knows her. I've certainly tried. She's the most beguiling woman I've ever laid eyes upon. I espied her one day on the concourse and found myself following her back here.
Okay. I'm sure she did not like that.
She did not, but that didn't deter me. On the very first day, I pledged my life to serve her, if she would have me. She refused, of course, and sent me away with her powers, but again, I was not deterred. Each day, I would come to find her, and each day, she would send me away. Yes, at least I think so. I have been having trouble keeping it all clear. My mind isn't what it used to be. There have been others, too, looking for her.
Who was looking for her?
I don't know for sure who they are, but they were mercs. That much I know. There are enough of them around here. You might still be able to find them at Hanavar's.
Remember the sacrifices made to secure our way of life.
Help you with something?
Got time for a few questions?
I'm here to spy sail, and you can ask anything you want.
Alright.
Cold and frosty, just how I like it. Now, said you had questions.
What's your story? What brought your crew to Arrakis?
You know how it is. Mercenaries were like moths, drawn to whatever flaming hellhole burns the brightest.
See a lot of action.
Some, but my crew don't like the desert already. We'll probably finish up this one last job, then hop on the first transport off this rock.
About that last job, is there any chance you're looking for a rogue Bene Gesserit?
You're well informed, aren't you? I should probably be suspicious. But honestly, I don't give a shit. We'll take whatever help we can get. Yeah, we're looking for a witch. She wasn't around when we came by, but if you have any information that would help, I can make it worthwhile. Well, I'm not at liberty to divulge details, but let's just say the sister owes some money to the kind of people who expect to be repaid.
I see. Mind if I ask who hired you?
No, I don't mind if you ask. But it's gonna cost you a hell of a lot more than a beer for us to sell out our client.
How much would it cost?
More than you've got.
Sorry, I don't know
No
anything.
worries. We already know where she is. She's hiding out at the Udom. We've just gotta go over there and scoop her up.
Great. Goodbye. How's the Udom, huh? Okay, next. Swordmaster. Whoops, that's kitten. Smitten kitten. Kitten smittens. Or something of that nature. Oh, just graphic? Okay. That's too bad. That meant cosmetic.
The authorities immediately. Join in communal gatherings to celebrate the glory of House Harkonnen. Unity strengthens our resolve and fortifies our allegiance.
Okay, Blind Samurai.
Oh, we meet again. The rhyme of your stride betrays you.
Regarding my task,
Yes?
I've recovered your hilt. Have it.
Place it in my hand. Yes. Even without eyes, my hands know this hilt. Its familiar heft is as comforting as an old friend. You have my gratitude.
The one who set this all in motion is still out there.
And?
And Alara Tuek knows who they are. We could find out.
I have no interest in doing that.
Whoever set pawns to harass you will do so again.
Drop it now.
How could you possibly not want to know?
Because I already know. My apologies. I already know who did this. You look upon a broken man, living in the refuse of his ideals and former glory, kept alive by an enemy who respects him too much to let him die.
Who did this to you? What's the story?
Forgive me if my trust in humanity is shattered. Let the story alone. Let's keep this simple. You've earned some training. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Then let us begin. Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade become your hand. Be mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words. Remarkable. There are fighters who possess natural talent, but you are beyond that. Your muscle memory is that of someone far more experienced.
Or than just a little experienced. And we're almost max level. Very well. Talk.
Oh, we meet again. The rhyme of your stride betrays you.
Saren, the one who's after you, is the same person who maimed you, yes?
No, you're more relentless than a desert bat lapping up a dead man's tears.
No average enemy could do this to a swordmaster.
You're not wrong. Yes, the one who's after me and the one who made me like this are one and the same. He is the most dangerous man I know.
What are you going to do about
I
this?
had no aspirations but to wallow in defeat. When you placed the sword hilt in my hand, something awakened. Something that won't let old wrongs lie. Let it lie. If you really want to help me, you can help me get a new pair of eyes.
Eyes?
Artificial eyes, created by the frightful arts of the Tli Laxu.
Why have you waited until now to do this?
Hesitation has stayed my hand. Apocryphal tales of Tli Laxu eyes enslaving the user. Thoughts that such a marriage of metal and flesh must be sinful. But I have also heard how these metal eyes improve the user. How they are more powerful, more durable than this fragile jelly. The desire for revenge eclipses my hesitation. The time is now. I need your help.
Why me?
I am being watched. You can move about unobserved. I need you to seek
Back
out a
to
black
Anushka.
market trader by
Babushka.
the name of Anushka Hanevar. When you meet
know
her,
Anushka.
order a Karana brandy with a Sidrit twist. Order that drink precisely. It's important. Ask her about the eyes.
Again, with the brandy. I'll do what I
Off you
can.
go then.
Very well.
Citizens, heed the warning of history. Only through unwavering loyalty to House Harkoduken can we avoid the chaos that
Okay, and before we do that, need to buy some trooper stuff. Okay, those are next. What's the other one at that I'm supposed to learn? Salt seeker. Gravity fields, attractor fields. Okay. We have
Welcome back.
returned.
That's a
Piranha
special
brandy and a
drink.
cedric twist.
Fresh cedric juice is hard to come by on Arrakis.
Spice beer
Was there
then.
anything else with that?
I like some prosthetic eyes on the side.
A rare and discerning garnish to be sure. What you want are some Tlilaxu eyes.
So can you help me?
Afraid not. Tlilaxu eyes are hard to come by on Arrakis. The houses like to monopolize them for their officers.
Sir and Barlin needs them desperately.
You raiding Sarah? You didn't hear it from me. But there's a Tlilaxu over at this trading post. Spooky bunch if you ask me. So don't ask me.
Pinnacle Station, here we come. Goodbye. And in lieu of that, we're going to go and use the normal, oops, the normal, fast travel. Oh, or I don't know, I don't think we can actually. Oh yeah, the wreck of the Delphies. That's the wrong way.
Seeking alliances with rival factions is an act of betrayal. Loyalty to House Harkonnen is non-negotiable.
Opening fire on all these evil vampire Sith Lords is an act of betrayal, but it'll make you feel better. Confirm. Run, Wally, run. I couldn't imagine doing this with the keyboard and mouse. You gotta WSA and D the map and click. Like, how annoying. Hopefully this is actually Agatha. If not, maybe we'll have to run to the Delphies real quick. And not die. Oh, speaking of, we can't be doing that. We need to get some stuff to make a respawn beacon. Guess we do die. Return from region. Well, anyway, we don't need to. And I stand corrected, it doesn't refill your gas. Indeed, in fact, where is gas on this map? We need to come hard east. And get all of that. We need so much plant fiber, it's not even funny. Just for our escapades tonight, in fact, we need so much plant fiber, it's not even funny. I would even say, like, how they're settled here. It's a smarter idea than worrying about Dune, because you need to fight this thing. We're gonna dip in here real quick, and we're gonna see if there's any energy ones. We can get gas. I believe I banked all of the gas. That was horrible. My keyboard mouse there's more finesse with the mouse. Like infinitely more finesse with the mouse. Take all your power cells. Take those. Never mind now. Why isn't there anybody here? Bizarre. I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't have to kill. It's literally going to be much faster. It's so strange to come into a POI and not have anybody around. I guess that means there's noobs on the server doing newbie stuff. Oops, that's wrong way. No stone interned, unfortunately. Those are power cells, not gas, so that's why I didn't need that. Okay, so this was a wash. That one might have some. But honestly, too, as long as we can make it to... Whoa, Maury! Hungry Maury. No, you don't. No, you don't. You are not eating me, Maury. In fact, you should eat one of those Harkoduken ships or Sardaukar ships. That'd be hilarious. I would actually love to see that. Oh, crud. Did we really? Yes, we did. Whoops. What filled up our gas? Oh, how come we have gas now? How did that work? I think this is where we lie. Hard to tell in the dark, and I haven't been over here in so long, I'd probably get lost. But it's okay if we go on an adventure, because we need all of the grass. We need plant fiber for days. Grassy and bassy and classy and something. But I'm thinking, after tomorrow, we might not stream every day. We might not stream Dune because I want to play some tennis and I want to play some Lua do it the right way. Okay, planetologist. Or not. You don't have nothing to teach us, huh? Really? Okay. Whoops. I wonder where the next one is. It's apparently not here. That sucked. That was a waste of time. Oh, because we're just down underneath the background. I'm like, why can't I see the trading post? Because you don't know how to read. Can't see it because it's a ninja. It's invisible. Just to make sure that we're not missing any.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Want you to fly me somewhere.
Music to my ears. Where do
I
you...
got
The basin
this,
is a pretty big
um,
place. Could you narrow it down a little?
I want you to drop me on an anvil.
I never miss the chance to let's move.
We'll go. Get some gas. What the point is. Yeah, tonight we're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna have to go to the Western Basin and grab some sandflower. Might do that after we make sure we get another one things that you shoot the ground with, or after I make the soft step boots or something. That way it's just safer to do any of this. Okay. There's Tolliver, there's that guy. Could probably look up as well where the next planetologist quest chain is. All of this makes me think that it's a sandstorm's coming again. But we just had the big one. I don't know why it's all sandy and gross. We almost messed that up bad. Anyway. So we need none of that and none of that. And right fuel cell. We have one, but that's not going to be enough. We're going to need to make gas too outside. There's always something, but that's how you know that it's a good game, because there's always something. Oh, wow. Time putting it on the body, it looks like. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the... Oh, or not. And we also don't have enough, cobalt. God, we're busy tonight. Guess I know what I'll be doing off camera. Going for a fire. And I guess we should take the cutter rays off, you know, like when I park, we'll pull the cutter ray off and we'll swap it back and forth. Because, we just need all the cobalt. Now, this is what I think it is. It's, Swordmaster? Correct. It should be Pinnacle Station.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears.
Okay.
The basin is a pretty big place.
Pinnacle Station.
Most folks Let's try to
Roll out.
avoid any pot shots from
Let's go.
Welcome back.
I'm in the market for prosthetic eyes.
Well, then you've come to the right place. Are these illicit goods too expensive for you to purchase? Almost certainly. But we propose a trade, yes?
Yes.
There has been trouble. Experiments have escaped their enclosures, fled our custody. We have tracked them to a nearby ecological testing station. Kill our escaped experiments before they attract too much notice. In return, we will provide the eyes you require. Deal?
I accept.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll be here when
Anything
you
for money.
return. You'll
Based
leave
on-
nothing alive. Yes?
That's usually how it works. Later. Oh, that's why. Like, wait a minute, what? Have we already done that?
Welcome back.
Nope. What's that? I'm very confused. Let's go to the crossroads and see if it's up there.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a Mir's
Nope.
place?
Nope.
Yeah, I know it. Scavenger
No.
territory.
I'm right here.
All right, suit yourself.
Find me somewhere.
Music to my ears. The
I
basin
got
is
it.
a pretty big
Crossroads.
place. Zoe and I go back a long way. Ever seen a doctor get
Let's go. Our thopter almost got swallowed by a sandworm. Pretty exciting, though. It's sweet. Put the bodies at the Put the bodies at the No? I don't understand. Oh, that's why, 'cause we're just dumb. Whoops.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big. Well, let's try to avoid me.
It's so funny. like to kind of ninja into him like this. Like land up here. Scoop that up. Got a rifle. Whoa. Something shot me. No, shocking. Shocking. Maybe. Weird, I could have sworn we've been here before. Although I'm getting to the point where when you've seen one, you've seen them all. But some are actually really generic. Oh no, we've been in here. We were here yesterday, I think. Or the day before. This is where... Oh!
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, that's a... Because it's the most important thing in the drop so far. Which sucks, but it's just the truth at this point. Okay, is this a contained one? Can we shoot through this? No, okay. Honestly, truth be told, we're going to avoid as much as we can. Because we're only interested in these little experiment things until it tells us to go further in. Which hopefully is soon. Because it'll probably make us go further in. That's why we're sandboxing out here. Curdling, whatever. Sandboxing, curdling, whatever. Scooping up dead bodies, huh? Guess that's one way to do it. What was that? Run away. Let's have to fight another day. Are they on us? Oh, they are. Oh, it's safe with using the 1P Band-Aid. Get out our ornithopter. Or bobblecopter. We were totally done after thinking about WoW for a minute. I was like, oh, that was cool. Oh, wow. That is amazing. From all kinds of weird ways. There's some pretty nice builds on this server, honestly. Some of them are basic, you know, they're like castles. But that's still definitely going to be discussed. Oh wait, no. I've done that too much
Welcome
fast.
back.
Your experiments have been put down.
Your thoroughness is appreciated. We are a man of our word. A pair of Tleilaxu eyes. Simply insert them into the ocular cavities. They do the rest.
Very well. Okay, let's go back to Harko. Time to waste some more money.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Well, the Harkonnens love their duck. Well,
Yeah,
all right.
let's go.
The whispers of dissent are the seeds of rebellion. Stamp them out with unwavering loyalty to House Harkonnen.
Oh, we meet again. The rhyme of your stride betrays you.
Regarding my
Yes?
task, Sarah and I have the artificial eyes. They're in a suitcase.
You do? Please, place them in my hand. Carefully. Now that the moment is here, I find myself hesitant.
I'm told all that you have to do is place his eyes in your sockets, or one ought to be wary of allowing the Tleilaxu influence over one's body. I'll go with that one.
The only way forward is forward. I must do this.
The eyes, do they work? I will give you some time to adjust.
Can we avoid the chaos that
strange. I can see, but it is not the sight I recall. In the gory darkness of my mangled eyes, I could see no future beyond these cesspool alleys. Now, I see possibilities. I see a path, thin as the single-moleculed edge of an obsidian blade, leading me to retribution. The self-pity drains like pus from a wound.
Oh, gross.
It is a feeling that's a little like hope, and a lot like hate.
It's good to see you back in action, Master Barnley.
You have done me a tremendous service. I shall not forget. Now you've more than earned some training.
I am ready.
Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade become your hand. Be mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words. You seem to know the exercise before I even taught you the sequence. It's almost suspicious.
Fare thee well. Next.
What have you learned?
Master Barlin, how do
With
you...
these new eyes, I am reborn. I have focus of purpose. A single purpose. Retribution.
If there's any justice in this universe, you will have your revenge.
Well said. My house has fallen. My enemy killed my ideals and mutilated my body. But I still have this bitter consolation. But I shall grip it tight.
Goodbye. That just didn't do anything but confuse me. Great. Okay. And this. And then it's gravity field. 2 vertical points.
What have you learned?
I must know more about your enemy, Sarah. Haven't I earned your
Yes,
trust?
but let's take a moment to enjoy my newfound sight and to further your training.
Next.
Go out into the blasted desert, hone your form in grueling heat. Should a bandit challenge you, seize the opportunity for practical application.
I accept. I will go and perfect my technique.
Off you go then.
Oh yeah. How are we doing on these? Capstone. Capstone. That is not one of those. Okay. Practice decharge, Eye of the Storm, Crippling Strike, return to Saren. So expensive to do this. And honestly, and in lieu of how expensive it is going to be to do all of this, we'll probably after the impact of ecology, we'll probably stop. Or maybe we will stop right now. Where does Atreides take us? Station 29. Okay. Oh, that won't show us anything anymore.
Educate yourself in the teachings of House Harkonnen. Knowledge is power.
Got a pinnacle, just in case it's there. I don't remember where Imperial Testing Station number 29 is.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
I want you to fly me somewhere.
Music to my...
Talking
The
about-
basin is a pretty big place.
Go with pinnacle.
Well,
I'm ready.
let's try to avoid...
Let's go. I'm starting to notice bugs. Like a lot of bugs. I like the copter placement thing. Like, gotta point it up in the air. You can't just point it up in front of you so it can actually spawn at ground level. And what if they're respawning, breaking your copter and stuff every time you pull it out? But the sand bike works fine, so it's gotta be something to do with the ornithopter. Maybe it's because they use the same like footprint with the big ones, like the carrier and the assault one. Or I don't know. Like, that's the only thing I can come up with so far. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. I bet that's Harkoduken. How dark it is. Dark and poopy looking. Right emo. Hole in the ground? No. Okay. Well, I guess we're going in the hard way. We're going in from the front door. Or maybe this back door. I missed my passive one. Getting out of this is probably not going to be any fun. I think we've been here before too. Okay, we're in. Let's go. Patrol. Give them a bullet sandwich.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia Manis here, head of testing station number 29. My fellow station leads are constantly reminding me of what a plum assignment this station is.
Yeah, we don't care. We've been here before. In fact, we've been here on camera before. So that's why we're not stopping. I think this is the one with the booby trap hallways. No, maybe not. We'll have to go to House Atreides and see if we can get the building piece yet. Oh, we need these. All the heals. Especially while we're in the lower level areas. Ready to take everything that is down. All of everything, basically. Yep, here we are. Okay, whoops. You missed. We missed him the first time too. I don't even know what it does though. I guess it's okay. Want this, and want this. Anything for bullets at this point. We're 21 meters down. All the way into the thing, pretty much. And I'm not gonna front, I'm kind of getting burned out. The fiber's gonna start spreading out into different games. It's just so repetitive, and it's the same exact stuff. There's like, I need more storyline, less sandbox.
I see someone.
You can't do anything about it, they've got shields. Rick.
I got you.
No, you don't. You got nothing, bud. Got nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. Matter of fact, you ain't even got nothing, honey. You're out of cereal, bud. Dude, bro. Oh, it should lock us out. that says you delete. $71 meters above us. Whoops. We went the wrong way. Something else. Or it's probably like at the end of the whole area. That's another one that I haven't seen for a while. I was just thinking, why aren't there more doors where we have to cut them with our cutter? It's just like, it feels very generic, or not well thought out. I don't care about any of that stuff. Okay, back to Tolliver. See, I knew I'd been in there. Okay, out we go.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia?
Dr. Natalia Smithers. I wonder, hold on. I mean, there's literally no collision damage, so why not? Okay, now where's Tolliver? Alright, here we go. Tons of POIs to explore. There's lots of stuff to do still. As far as the sandbox and stuff goes, there's lots to do. But, I'm feeling like I want a story-driven game. Like, in fact, we might even do with Mulan tomorrow. Or maybe tomorrow will be like the last Dune stream for a while. Since Ark's coming on like the 18th, and then I think that'll be the 3 games. Will be Ark, Mulan, and then Sentence. Until we get caught up and the events are over. Then I'll figure something else out. Honestly, it's starting to feel monotonous. Like, I want to just stock up enough fuel to keep all my 2 places running, and basically shut down most of everything. Or it doesn't need a crap load of electricity to maintain. It's just basically the siege and our taxes. Or not siege, or some outbuildings. Can't remember the right name now. Okay, Anton, we're done.
We meet again.
We do. I extracted the requested intelligence from that den of deserters.
Fantastic. Let's see what you found out. Yes. This is it. The Catheria crashed in the Haga Rift. Commendable work. Commendable.
Got anything new for me?
I do. Things are progressing. We've decrypted that spy's report.
What's in the report?
We're still sifting through data, but it links the renegade Scorda to someone I know. Flag Officer Katrina Kloros. Katrina was commander of the Catheria when the ship went down. She survived, but it's now clear that she turned deserter following those events. She's the missing friend I mentioned. At this point, I have more questions than answers. And I don't like where any of this is leading.
How can I help?
My superiors have been monitoring Katrina, but she won't talk to any Atreides. They want to know more. I want to know more. I need you to talk to her. As someone less official, you might be able to get her to talk. She has to know something that makes this madness make sense.
Where can I find Katrina Kloros?
Based on the previous intel you gathered for me, from those Harkonnen deserters, she's near the wreck of the Catheria in the Haga Rift.
Okay.
My superiors didn't seem at all surprised by this revelation. They're holding something back. They've known. I want to say words I should not say.
Need to know is important in any chain of command, especially in our secretive line of work.
Yes, of course. Will you go find Katrina Kloros?
I'm on it.
I
I'll find her.
eagerly await your report. There's just one more thing.
What's that?
Do whatever it takes to convince Katrina to return to the fold. She was a mentor and a hero of mine. She stands for everything I once
I
believed
guess we're not
in.
gonna go in guns blazing.
Our path has become so twisted. This war of assassins corrodes our honor and identity. It corrodes me. The Atreides are not the Atreides anymore. I'm at the edge. I need a win. Everything seems to turn out wrong. But we can save her. We can make it right. I have to believe that.
I'll do all that I can to bring Katrina back.
Thank you. It means a great deal to me.
Rock her
More.
like a hurricane. Goodbye. Wow. It was too, it just turned green. But I mean, I think it's a flag. It's literally just right here. Rock you like a hurricane. Hurricane Katrina. Hey, wait a minute. I thought it was just right here. I guess that's the wrong ship, if that's over there. This is the one that's down in the pit. And like, it went down hard. Wow. Bases break down fast. That was still a base this morning. Wait. Oh, that's a tiny place. No wonder. Oh no. Are you okay?
Take it you're not a heat mirage. Who are you?
Katrina Kloros, Anton Tolliver sent me to bring you back safe.
A bit late for that. Even if I wasn't dying, there's no going back now. Anton always was sweet. And naive. I envy that. He won't have it much longer. He was practically a kid when I trained him. An orphan turned soldier. Guess I filled in for something he was missing.
Maybe.
May as well ask your questions. Only thing I have left is time. And I don't have much of that.
Let's waste no time then. I'm looking for a man named Skorda.
Of course you are. It all leads back to Skorda. I know him. Maybe I can even tell you what I know about him before my insides turn to slurry.
What?
He was my brother in blood. Saved each other's lives more than once. He was always a loose cannon, though. Yeah. He always had this ability to make you look the other way. Like the time the Duke himself stepped in on his behalf. Or that last favor he asked me.
What did Skorda ask you to do?
I was commander of the Catheria. Skorda asked me to carry some cargo aboard. No records, no questions. Smuggling, sure, but he said it was important.
All right.
I agreed to all that. That's just how it was with Skorda. We got ambushed over Arrakis. The Catheria, the Delphus, and the Euphoria. All shot down.
Where's the Catheria wreck?
It'd be a kindness not to answer. But it's not far. Just over yonder. But if you're looking for Skorda's cargo, you're too late. Bandits came in that night. They went straight for it. They knew it was something valuable. The only one who could have known those particular containers were of any significance. Damn you. Damn you, Skorda.
What was in Skorda's cargo?
Wasn't what it seemed. Whatever it was. Every crash survivor who came in contact with it eventually died. And they didn't die well.
Is that what's wrong with you?
I held each of them while their bodies liquefied. While they screamed for loved ones not there.
Apparently.
My body held out so they wouldn't have to die alone. But I'm fading fast. Skorda betrayed me. My house abandoned us. Secrets and secrets.
Atreides abandoned you?
I called and called. When I finally contacted my superiors, they were worried about diseases or contamination. But agreed to send help. No help came. Time passed. A lot of it. I marked it in the deaths of my crew. Finally, call came in. Some woman asked lots of questions about the symptoms. She told me to leave the sick behind. They couldn't risk taking them back. I couldn't do that. When the last of them died, I abandoned the wreck.
No one came to help you, even after that?
I don't think there was ever a plan to help us. I think we were just a petri dish to be studied.
Ugh.
Poor Anton. He's getting the hint. I could tell. He's just slower to let the ideals go. You tell him I did my duty, as I saw it.
Arrakis has compromised us
Tell
all,
him that.
but House Atreides has not abandoned you.
Andrea Gannon. That's who I talked to. She spoke of my crew the way scientists talk about lab rats. That's House Atreides now.
Anton didn't abandon you.
No?
And he's not an outlier. He and others hold to what the Atreides were.
Maybe. Maybe we can still be who we were. But even if I return to the Atreides, I don't think I have much time. Tell Anton. Tell him I'm sorry.
Goodbye. so it is the one that I thought it was. Now we'll have to set her down outside of the PvP zone, just in case. That is a PvP game. And this is the PvP zone. What I meant by the PvP game. As far as it goes, let's get out the sword. If we can run into anybody, we can stabby them instead, because
I must be
we
out of
won't
my
be getting-
mind letting Captain Skorda, that is, stash his personal cargo aboard my convoy. I don't know why it's so hard to say no to him. But we've been through a lot together. And anyway, the Duke himself has always trusted Skorda, so why shouldn't I?
Now you have your answers to why you shouldn't have. Oh, look at what it did to him. Gross. Can I get out of here now? Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Gotta hurry before, be game sniped while we're in here. I can't see a damn thing either. Oh, that's not a door. Whoops. Son of a... I'm completely lost in the dark and I can't see a dang thing. Well, I didn't want the loot. I wanted out. Son of a bitch. If I sound stressed, it's because we are. How do we... Where's my ornithopter at? Above me by 88 meters. Where's the hole we dropped through? I think that might be it. I don't like the PvP part. My anxiety is going crazy right now. Well, we made it out in one piece. I wonder what it says in the help file about the PvP. Maybe I'm misinformed, and it's not. They can take every single thing, including everything on your hotbar. Or maybe that's only the deep desert. I don't know. But that's definitely what we're worried about. Is I don't want to get humped. End up completely thrashed because I ran into a guild while I'm by myself, and only by myself. I mean, honestly speaking, most people I know won't play this. It's not their kind of game. Building and all of that. Oh, he was naked for a minute. Oh my.
It seems we both yet live.
I found and questioned Flag Officer Katrina Kloros. She said,
Katrina Kloros is dead.
I'm sorry, she was not well when we met.
Puddle of gore. That's all that's left of her. Word just came in from above. She succumbed to the mysterious malady that's going around. And they knew. My superiors chose to let her rot, to observe her like a specimen, just to collect the data.
Sorry to hear. Haven't spoken with her. She seemed like a decent sort.
She was. More than you know. She taught me. She's the reason I am the person I am today. We could have saved her. Soldier, hero, mentor, she was one of us. She wasn't a lab rat to study. This was not right. This was not honorable.
Well, the details are in my report.
I don't want your damn report. I don't want this twisted spycraft trade. I don't want this damn war of assassins.
What? I have new information. I investigated the Kytheria wreck.
Listen, we left Kaladin as Atreides. I don't know what we are anymore. All I know is that I am done participating in this twisted game. You want to deliver your report? Take it to my direct superior, Andrea Gannon. Tell her I'm done. Congratulations. Your star is rising.
Uh-oh. Goodbye. Well, Anton. I can't say I blame him. But she's the lady who let her die. Why would we report it? Why we don't want to report to her. Hopefully there's a sassy comment in jail, because she's gonna deserve it.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yeah, you gotta take me to Atreides.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there. All right.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. I know. Okay, I will be right back. Love tick time. Right, let's go see the lady about her. About something. I don't even know what. About something. And go to the bank. Which is this way?
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris? How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
All of it. Now. There's the weapons vendor. Did you guys work, or did I miss out?
My apologies, but...
Okay, you missed out. The auction pacing. Whoops, I knew it. That's why I was uh-ohing, because that figures that it would be in the field still. That's the water boy. Are you... No, they don't look like furniture. Are you... Oh no, that's way over here, I think. He's running to her regularly to con him and see what his name was. That's one thing we will not be doing. We won't be flying Atreides ornithopter colors.
Always
when we're in
good
the
to
deep
see a
desert.
familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Rep board for furniture. Over there. Yes, please. Still don't have Rep 3 yet, huh? Okay, well, whatever. I think it's funny that a 1 at 17 is a yellow. The higher your resolution, the higher your ping usually is, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me that it's like that. So we'll go from here to, I guess, Pinnacle, I guess? I guess I don't know where else it would be other than the Pinnacle station. The Pinnacle's my best guess.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
I want you to fly me
Music to
to
my...
Akka.
The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
Pinnacle.
Well,
I'm ready.
let's try to avoid any...
Let's roll. It's more like ice cream than a shake. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. And wrapped up a bunch of stuff and sell it on the exchange. But I don't see the point. Like, at all, in fact, I don't see the point. And that sucks. I want to do that bad. I wonder if we DC'd. It's just taking forever. Yeah, I wonder. Wow. That is like the longest loading screen I've ever experienced. Okay. Who are you?
You're not familiar to me. State your business.
Goodbye. Wait, what?
Do you have business with me or house, sir?
What can we do to
I have
gain
no
the vote of
time
your
for
house and the
idle
Landsrad?
The Landsrad has only recently passed judgment. We need time to prepare our needs.
Okay, goodbye. Not best bye, but goodbye. There's the trader.
Ah, finally a respectable client. You don't believe the ragged dogs we get in here? Although you would benefit from a cleaning.
Yeah, we could probably use a bath.
No. You're here for some training, are you?
But there are always so many soldiers in the desert.
Sardaukar, Chum Mercs, they're always right where you do not want them. More so now since that prison ship went down. If you ask me, those must have been very valuable prisoners not to simply let the worms swallow them. Stay clear of the patrols. They're not discriminating when it comes to murder.
I hear that prison ship was shot down.
Good for you. You know something that everyone already knows. But who shot it down? That is the question on Fenring's parched lips. And none escaped from what I hear, so while we may suspect, we may never know.
Whom do you suspect?
I know upon whom they'll place blame. The Fremen outlaws and Tara the Lion. He is a ghost for all occasions. Rogue elements are a politician's most practical expedient.
Yeah, but tell me who you think it was.
It can only have been one of a small number of actors. But casual allegations breed pointless enemies. On Arrakis, you must choose your foes by intention. So I'll keep my list of suspects to myself. Don't worry. You're not on it.
It's only a brief flight to go to the area. Oh God, bugs. I'm not joking, as far as I can tell. It's like bugs. They're not like sand fleas. Oh, the Arrakis stronghold. That makes sense. I've been here once, that's how I knew what it was. What is this? Ooh. We won't be doing any of those on camera. This must be Andrea.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
Are you Andrea Gannon? Report.
Correct. I am Andrea Gannon, Mentat, in service to Thufir Hawat and House Atreides. I know of you. I have a detailed file of your exploits.
Here's what I found.
Let's see what you have there.
What did that say? Bloodied letter.
Why hasn't Anton Tolliver delivered the reports through the usual channels?
I don't think you'll be hearing from Anton anymore.
I see. I calculated this would happen, though not so soon.
You knew this would happen.
Anton Tolliver's dilemma is a microcosm of an internal conflict plaguing House Atreides. This war of assassins comes down to two mathematical truths. One, the Atreides cannot win this war while cleaving to their ideals and honor. Two, while they could shed these illusions, I calculate that victory at the cost of their honor and identity would constitute another form of death. The answer, then, becomes obvious. Insulation. Some of us must do the distasteful deeds of spycraft and intrigue, so that others do not.
Yeah, makes sense. You can do this?
My cold mind gives me a certain distance. I can do what needs to be done and not lose myself.
I see.
I calculate you to be much the same. We can insulate House Atreides. We can be the stained gloves protecting the hands of a good doctor.
Why should I work with you?
It would be something of a promotion. I can take you deeper into this spycraft playfield, into deeper mysteries. Certainly, you must be curious. There is also something of a timely element that forces me to make greater haste and have greater need of your skills.
What timely element?
Simone von Koenig, a devious mentat, my counterpart among House Harkonnen. She too is investigating the mysterious death sweeping through Arrakeen. She is spying on me and my assets. She's making risky maneuvers in Arrakeen itself. She could conceivably be behind all of this.
Do you really think she's behind it?
It is only a speculated possibility, one of many. She definitely has set her eyes on this strange malady and the events surrounding it.
All right, what's our next move in this Skorda case?
Captain Skorda is clearly involved with the mystery ailment. I've collated the evidence, patterns, and probabilities. They do not add up to a disease.
What's causing the grotesque? What's causing the grotesque deaths, then?
An unknown substance. Something Captain Skorda was involved with. Something contained aboard the Catheria when it crashed.
What do you think the substance is?
Insufficient data. The matter has attracted attention from strange and disparate directions. I predict something significant and nefarious.
What do you predict? Predict? Who else is involved?
I will insulate you from the dangers of my speculation until my probability models are more sound.
How do we learn more?
The Sandflies have been operating on the shield wall. Collected intel suggests their involvement with Captain Skorda and the wreck of the Catheria.
What connects the
Among
Sandflies?
other things, the Sandflies have experienced the same mysterious deaths that we've seen in Arrakeen, just prior to our outbreak here.
Tell me about the Sandflies.
Originally a labor movement, the brutal grip of the Harkonnens transformed them into something that is part bandit band and part rebel movement. Their structure is organized, but highly decentralized, making them difficult to stamp out by any powers that be. I would like you to raid and investigate a Sandflies training camp and bring me any pertinent intel.
Accept contract, I'm on it.
Alacrity is appreciated.
Goodbye. 180 below us. Rank 3, let's go. And investigate. I have served House Atreides for all my adult life, as did my father before me, and his father before him. Today I was appointed colonel of the 366th line. It was the proudest day of my life. And what have I accomplished since then? I've led my men to their deaths. I've cost my Duke unimaginable expenses in equipment and ammunition. The 366th is being reconstituted for the third time now. Of the people who came with me to Arrakis, only a small handful now remain. Of the people who replaced them, even fewer still live. I will not be part of yet another slaughter. They deserve something new, someone new to lead them. My fight is done. I believe that... Oh, what's this one? This certainly lends credence to the idea that Boldero intends to desert. It seems so unlike him, yet the evidence is clear. Colonel Boldero was in command of a failed attempt to push Harkonnen out of the Haga Rip some time ago. Can't imagine why he wouldn't venture back there now without an escort. It's all highly suspicious. See if you can pick up his trail. What? Oh, gross. So they're giving me junk. Here's something hand-me-downs. Great. That's what I always wanted, hand-me-downs. How's our inventory looking? Oh, just okay. So we're gonna have to do some finagling. We need to get emptied. And honestly, with how this is going, we might stop early tonight. Just because it's gonna be like this. And there's stuff I need to get done. Especially since I don't believe we have any viewers. There's no point in being on if nobody's watching. We're better off being on YouTube. And only on YouTube. Because Twitch penalizes us without having viewers. YouTube not so much, and it's still good for discovery, but with Twitch, it's not doing me any good. Anything over here? Then if I have to go into PvP zones, I don't want to do that on camera.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
I want you to fly me somewhere.
Music to my ears. Where do you want... The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
Fly me to Anvil.
I never miss the chance to let Smiley... Let's move before a storm rolls in.
Let's roll. Cause like I need to harvest aluminum. Now that we have those building pieces, I want to see what they look like. And then decide how we're going to do with that. Whether it's going to be a building stream on Wednesday for Wastin Wednesday or what. Although I think Wednesday is the 18th, and that means it's ARC. So it won't be that way anyway. So we'll have to multicast if it is. Else we're going to have to redo all of the schedule again. And probably piss off at what little bit of viewers that we had. More than likely, anyway. My atrocious, hideous base. And since we don't really do a lot of flying, I'm gonna break down a bunch of parts up there as well. Up on top, I mean, by up there. Yeah. Like this. Pasta. Oof. I see. Oh my. They're very, very round. They look square to me. Okay. Wow, lots of building parts though. Okay. Window 3. Wall 3. Floor, couple. Long skinny window, long vertical window, round window. Big window. I like big windows. The wedges are wedges. The roofs are probably all normal hatch. Rounded floor inner. Triangle. Blah 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 blah. Rooftop. Rooftop. Normal rooftop. Angled roof corner. Angled roof inward. Okay. Gonna be expensive. Inclines are all the same. They still look like garbage. Ladder, railings. Wide stairs. Incline railing. Wide ramp, edge left. Wide ramp. Large gate. Somebody was here, Anything for in here? They can have these. And that's pretty much it from the looks of things. Over in here, let's research. And research. We'll stash the gun in case anybody ever does join us and they need a gun. They can have this. They can have the Spitfire. It's a good one to start. Good one for starting out. Break down everything else once we get home. I mean, within reason. We're not obviously going to break down like a bad suit or nothing. Let's take all this up. Let's take the rest of this back. Make some more band-aids. Yeah, because we, like, that's another one I need to do tonight. We need to go get sandflower and stuff so we can make silicone. Because we won't have a lot of time to play once I start playing, once ARC starts. Because we can't spawn it anywhere. We'll fly back, and I guess we're gonna call it. It's only a little early. Because we're not gonna be doing anything fun at this point tonight. We're gonna be mad farming for Plastone. In fact, and probably making 1 or 2 more water cisterns as well, and stuff. And I really do think I'm going to try to finagle some passive water as well. We'll probably take that extra Fremen dust. Oh, man. I don't know what we're doing, actually. We can't afford to run another Fremen dust still. You know, I think personally 100,000 an hour is a lot. But that's just in my head. I don't know. It probably really isn't that much. But in hindsight, it sure doesn't seem like a lot. They're brave, just AFKing right there. At least I think they're brave. Which I've never even seen. Sea Spice Field. And that might, you know, do the server rental thing to get that going. Oh. We might not do that. It just occurs to me that it's a different world. So I'd have to start over, and I don't want to start over. I'm already at that point with this too. I'm not starting over. So it's water, basalt, and silicone to make pasta. That is insane. Honestly, that's crazy. That's not happening. But yeah, I guess this looks like a pretty good place to stop. We're only a little early. Like by a little bit over half an hour. I think 38 minutes. So, please push the mislabeled friend button. You'll be notified anytime I go live. YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe if you would. It would mean the world to me. It helps me get and push the bell so you can be notified anytime I go live. It means the world to us small timers because it gets us out there so people can actually see us and we can start getting growth. So anyway, this has been another episode of Wasting Time with May. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everybody.
As your skin fades to black and the music softly plays, we reflect the journey, the highs and the haze. The stakes of the quest, the victories we won. Together we laugh, together we spark. In this virtual world we hold friendship strong. The challenges faced the proud and along. The memories we create will forever remain in the hearts of all who took in this gaming chain. And as the final credits roll, we bid farewell. But know that in our hearts the adventures will dwell. Thank you to viewers for being part of our tale. In this pixelated world where dreams set sail. So until we meet again in the digital domain, keep gaming, keep dreaming, let passion reign. Together we'll conquer, together we'll fly. In this never-ending journey under the bright sky. From animals to world of the pride. In the virtual world I thrive. I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Living in a pixelated world, me and you. Every level, every quest I'm on fire, streaming my adventures, taking you higher. I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true, higher. I'm a streamer, gaming dreams come true. Living in a